I know that Hello. So a man came up to Beethoven after one of his concerts, and he said to Beethoven, he said, "What did you want that music to say to everyone who was listening?" Beethoven looks at the man and he goes, "Huh?" If you guys don't know, Beethoven was actually deaf. That's my one joke for the night. No, but seriously, that man goes up to Bach now and he says, "What did you want that music to say to everyone who was listening?" And Bach responded with this: "If I could say it, then I wouldn't have to write it or play it." We are commanded to sing and give praise to God, just as the psalmist David did. Now, that doesn't mean just singing, but that also means playing musical instruments. There are many forms of music portrayed in the Bible. Some interpret Genesis as God singing the world into existence. It goes on to say that there were trumpeters, lyricists, harpists, choirs, songwriters, and much more forms of music in the Bible. God has given us many talents and abilities to give Him glory. Some people have the gift of singing, and then others, well, not so much. You may know some of them. Instrumental music can speak just as loudly as lyrical music. As Christians, we are to connect with God through the gifts that He has given us. As Bob Kauflin, the writer of Worship Matters, says, "God is too great and the human experience too complex to think that one kind of music will always best express the dynamics of our relationship with the living God." And that means that we can sing or we can play music to glorify God in our relationship.